from the soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? The Island Rex coming to you live with yet another video. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the notification. Squawk, squawk, squawk. So I want to talk to y'all about why Shaq, LeBron James, and Russell Westbrook are all the same type of players, the same type of people, and they have a lot in common. Now, I just recently watched a video. It was a halftime video. They was giving their reaction inside the game on TNT. They were giving their reaction to the Thunder versus the Jazz, and they was giving their reaction at halftime, and they were talking about how, you know, Ricky Rubio, Shaq was like, Ricky Rubio flopped, and, you know, he's trying to blame flopping for, you know, they're saying that they gave my man Russell Westbrook 4 fouls. That's not Ricky Rubio's fault. You know, Russell Westbrook said he was going to shut him down. So he shut him down, or he claimed he shut him down. He still scored a lot of points. He claimed he was going to shut him down. He failed to do that, and he got thrown out of his game mentally. To me, it sounds like a smart job on Ricky Rubio's part. So we should commend and give credit to Ricky Rubio. But he's so busy. He's in his emotions. You know, he thinks with his emotions. Just like LeBron James and just like Russell Westbrook. They all have the same type of mindset. They're all the same type of people. And that's why you always see Shaq comes to LeBron defense a lot. That's why he always comes to Russell Westbrook defense, because he can relate to those players. See, Kobe is straightforward. You know, he don't make no excuses. He's going to be honest. Like Kobe said, we could be sitting inside of a restaurant and you can have a piece of green stuff on your teeth. Everybody else will laugh at you, be like, ah. Kobe will be like, hey, bro, that looks nasty. Like, you need to get that off your. He might be harsh about it, but you take it off, be like, all right, you know, it is what it is. But Shaq, LeBron, you know, they're the same type of people. Russell Westbrook, they're the same type of people. And, you know, they don't want to take accountability. You notice, you know, I'm going to go back to the TNT thing. Shaq was telling Kenny, you know, he disagreed with him. Whoever disagrees with him, he tries to attack them personally because he doesn't have no legit argument to counter with. So he has to attack them personally. You get what I'm saying? So Kenny is telling him, like, Ricky Rubio, he's showing him the X and O's and showing him on the big screen, like, look, this is what Russell Westbrook did wrong. You're so focused on Ricky Rubio, you have a big guy, you got, you know, Rudy Gobert, driving to the lane. Russell Westbrook, you're supposed to pick him up, you're supposed to slide down. Why do you care about Ricky Rubio shooting threes? He's not a great three-point shooter. Slide down, pick him up. And he's letting them know, like, this is how you let them know. He's thinking logically and not emotionally. He's showing them the X and O's. But he's so caught into the emotions, he don't care what Kenny. Kenny could be saying something right, but he doesn't care. His ego wouldn't allow him to tell Kenny, you're right, which is the problem with Shaq, which is the problem with LeBron, and which is the problem why Kevin Durant decided to leave. You know, and I'm going to read what I said, you know. I said, y'all notice how Shaq takes a shot at Kenny. You know, he says, quote, you know, great players like me and Charles Barkley, every time Shaq has no legit counter in the argument, and you don't agree with him, he tries to attack you personally because he is a person who thinks emotionally more than logically and doesn't want to be told the truth because he loves being around a lot of people and doesn't take well to criticism because the thought of being embarrassed. He likes to be socially accepted, just like LeBron James, just like Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook loves the spotlight. Shaq, when he was in LA, that's why he went to LA. He wanted to do his movie career. Same reason why LeBron allegedly wants to be in LA. He loves to be the center of attention. And when he doesn't get his way, he's spoiled. You notice LeBron went to Miami, just like Shaq, but LeBron is going back to Cleveland. He likes to be the center of attention. When he doesn't get what he wants, he's going to leave. And if he doesn't get what he wants, You notice he gets players traded. The players are gone. The players that he started with this year, they were gone. Same thing last year and the year before that, you know. But I'm going to keep reading. He says he is very insecure deep down inside. Like LeBron, he has been spoiled and told yes all the time. He'd rather have more fun than being a perfectionist like Kobe was. When Kenny agrees with him, he says, Kenny, me and you have rings, so we know what we're talking about. That was a shot at Charles Barkley. Kenny is a basketball wizard, and he doesn't think with his emotions. I should have put all the time. This is probably why Kobe told him, your fat ass ain't in shape, which is most likely why Shaq left, because they was about to fight, which is a story that was told by Kobe and Shaq. And Kobe told him the truth, knowing Kobe. Shaq was the LeBron James of his era. LeBron is a smaller version of Shaq, and Westbrook is a smaller version of them both. They were all dominant at their position. Russell Westbrook is probably one of the most dominant point guards we'll ever see in a long time. You know, probably one of the most dominant forces, driving to the basket, just strong, physical, athletic. We probably haven't seen that in a long time. And it's just a effect. Shaq was the most dominant big man we probably have ever seen in our generation. LeBron James is probably the most dominant small forward we have ever seen in our generation. So he's more so in the Shaq category more so than he's in the Michael Jordan or the Kobe Bryant category. And we heard Allen Iverson speak on this. The difference between Shaq and LeBron is Shaq didn't come during the era of social media. He didn't play in the era during social media. If Shaq would have played, he's similar to LeBron. He loves to have fun. He does movies. He's very extremely likable, says the right things all the time. Just like LeBron, he's more so like a politician. You know, tell everybody what they want to hear. And that's why so many people relate to him. You know, the type of people who watch my videos are the people who relate to me, who are genuine, honest people. So you attract what you are. So the people who attract the Shaq or the people who dislike this video are people who like Shaq. And you notice mentally it's easy to get inside their head. You see the comparisons? Like it's easy to get inside their head and trigger them emotionally. You see Patrick Beverley gets inside Russell Westbrook head and other players. You notice how Lance Stevenson and you notice how, you know, Kobe, people who are extremely confident, they can't face these type of people. They can't look at these confident people in the eyes because you have people like Kobe who was an introvert. He was more so a loner. He was always like to himself, sat in his room, loved basketball. So by him being to himself, he didn't care about the outside world, and they care about other people's opinions. Same thing with Michael Jordan. He didn't care about. That's what takes an alpha male. You're gonna take the criticism and the flack, but that determines who you are as a great player. You know. So Shaq is very, you know, emotional, and he doesn't take well to criticism. You know, he's probably been spoiled his entire life. So when someone tell him something he don't want to hear, he thinks that you're hating on him. You know how this new generation say, "Oh, you always hating on me." It's not that I'm hating, it's I'm giving you tough love. It's the same thing with the boxer Adrian Bronner. He doesn't like criticism. So he feels like you're hating on him. But he doesn't understand that because he's so used to people telling him what he wants to hear instead of people telling him what he needs to hear, which could be very detrimental to your career.